On 7 Up Front tonight, taking the temperature of the economy. Inflation is on the rise. Home mortgage rates are ticking up slightly. Many jobs remain unfilled. But in the market, the S&P 500 just had its best day since March. To discuss where we are and where we're headed, we welcome in Dr. Daniil Manaenkov, a leading economist at the University of Michigan. Doctor, thanks for being there tonight.
Thanks for having me.
What's your quick take on where we are today?
The economy is growing, but I think there's going to be some modest slowdown in the next several sectors. And on the inflation, I am afraid I don't have good news. I think inflation is going to stay elevated, at least for the next several months or maybe even quarters.
Now, some have thought that inflation would be transitory, some of the analysts, but you think this is a longer haul?
Yeah, so I think the view is evolving that the disruptions to the supply chains that people thought would resolve themselves over the summer are going to prove to be a lot more long lasting. And I think there's going to be more disruptions that's going to pop up. So for example, the energy crisis in Europe is causing some production shutdowns and some, say, metal manufacturing. And that's probably going to filter through the rest of the supply chains later on and probably cause some more pricing pressures.
And clearly prices are up at the gas pump and at the grocery store. I mean, we see that. So the effects of inflation certainly hitting us in the pocketbook.
Yeah, those are probably going to prove to be a little bit more temporary. So on the gas prices, I just want to remind everybody that we had the oil was at over $100 a barrel just in 2014. And since then, we had a shale revolution that's been somewhat sidelined in the past few months, but there are signs that the shale manufacturers are probably going to ramp up output over the next several months. So that's probably should limit the increases in the price of oil. And the food sector, they were in a really, really uncertain place going into this season. They didn't know how much to plant, how much to prepare, given all the uncertainty with the pandemic. So next year, they should probably have better information what to expect and probably plan for a full planting season, and maybe we'll be able to find the workers, hopefully.
Yeah, hopefully. You mentioned that supply chain. I mean, is this an issue that we're going to get resolved? I mean, in some cases, you got ships that can't even get to port to unload their goods.
I'm afraid it's going to take a while, and a lot of these, a lot of supply chains are international, and it all depends on where there is a current outbreak of COVID cases. And a lot of our supply chains are tied to, say, Southeast Asia, where there are currently ongoing cases. So, and once the public health authorities or shut down some part of your supply chain, or just people are too worried about going to work, you're going to have some shortages, and that's going to slow some things down. On the other hand, we have a large demand for goods because we basically injected several trillion of dollars into the economy, and the pandemic and public health restrictions did constrain consumption of services. So a lot of people bought goods, and with that comes a lot of heavy demand on freight, on international freight, on rail freight, and on truckers, and that's all not going to fix itself very quickly.
Well, hopefully we can get things sorted out in time. We have to leave it there tonight. Doctor, we appreciate your time tonight and your insight and your expertise as we look at where we are with our economy. Thank you. Glenda?